Y'all know the face, y'all know the name. You're tuned into the world's greatest podcast. I had to switch up the vibes today because we're keeping it real calm today. Keeping it real calm today. As y'all know, y'all tuned into the world's greatest podcast. It's hosted by yours truly, Mr. It's a Movie Cletus Real Talk, aka the Young Immaculate God. Immaculate tape dropping soon. If you didn't hear it, that means you wasn't supposed to be hearing it. Just throwing it out there. It's all right, but y'all know what it is. I got a special guest with me. As y'all know, at this point in my life, I do not introduce people. I feel like we grown. We use big people words. We're able to introduce ourselves and speak on ourselves in a way that is highly respectable, honorable, and just well reflective of who we are as people. So I got my bro here. My brother, please introduce yourself.
Yep. You already know the vibes. My name is Timmy Kasumu. Feel me? Nigerian in the house. Nigeria is in the house. You feel me? But yeah, Staten Island native. You know, college graduate, young entrepreneur, feel me? I'm working right now, working to be a better person, better man. I got I'm in a good stable situation right now, but there's always room for more success. So just blessed to be here, per usual.
Nah, I'm real appreciative of you, bro. Here you go, my brother. So you are a Nigerian. Were you born there or were you born here?
I was actually born in America.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in America, but all my family, besides my siblings and stuff, were born and raised in Nigeria.
Do you go there often, or is that like a once in a while thing there?
To be honest, I can't say I never really been there because
Really?
I was there when I was a baby. So my mom brought me there when I was a baby, but I have no memory of none of it. So like I can never really remember it. You know what I mean?
So
like,
we got to get you back though.
Yeah, them flights be a little head crack, but I'm
Nigga, if you know how to buckle
ready.
down.
I'm ready to go. I be traveling anyway, so
Come on, I think we got to go to Nigeria. All my Nigerians that have been jacking at their Nigerian prior to 20 I'm talking about the Nigerians that have been Nigerian prior to 2012. I need us to all go back to Nigeria, okay? Because I think that there's a really interesting misconceptions with Nigerians right now. Because a lot of Nigerians, I always say it all the time. If I see a Nigerian flag in your bio, I feel like you just became Nigerian like last week. Gangster, I'm sorry.
Everybody's Nigerian now because
bro. Think about it, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Tell me if I'm wrong. When you came up, you lived in Staten Island your whole life, right?
Yeah.
So what schools did you go to?
When I was so from like elementary school, I went to PS54.
Okay.
Right. Then I went to I-72 by the mall.
Okay.
Definitely was a movie.
Definitely.
Then I went to Curtis.
Wow. Okay.
Curtis, all the celebs was in Curtis, man.
Boo.
All the celebs was in Curtis.
Boo. For everybody, do we have to have
now?
a high school conversation at our big age? Because I said this when I spoke to my bro Chunk. I think Staten Island got the most influential people. Like Wagner High School has the most influential people to come out of Staten Island.
Wagner?
Facts. Yes. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
There are some jiggy people in Wagner.
Come on. My man. Yes, Zimmy.
I'll be honest. Curtis has the most influential people on Staten Island.
How?
Yo, it's like, first of all,
they have the most influential people on the North Shore.
Let's just get this clear. We have somebody straight from Curtis who has a Super Bowl ring. Multiple people.
That's what's up. We got some. This is up at Tyville.
Let's get that correct.
There's some at Tyville.
Multiple ballers, real ballers that have touched, whether NBA court or overseas courts. Many of them.
I mean, we got coaches that have done that, but I mean, I know we got some ballers in.
You talking about players?
Nah, we got some ballers
that have scored 1,000 in their season in Curtis.
Yes.
And have kept their.
We have Wagner players that have done that too. Yes, that is not.
Shout out to those.
I mean, but what else does Curtis really done? I think personally, it's the nursing program really that need to get the shine. I don't think the athletics is really that impressive. Honestly, I think if you want me to be honest, Curtis had errors where they were great. Obviously, the error that you was on the tail end of, but you obviously were a part of, so I'm not gonna ever disrespect, is the Day Dante. That error was crazy. That error was crazy.
I'll be honest,
that error was crazy. Debonair, bro, what?
Give niggas their flowers.
That's six, bro. You talk about the 2, 3, and 4, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 7, and we're talking about that's just JV. The varsity was 6, 8, 6, 5, 6, 4.
Nah, those are hoopers.
Come on, bro. What are we talking about? So that's a good era. The other great era, the JO era.
Very.
Okay then.
Very
Outside of those
successful
two
players.
eras, I can't really speak more than that. After that, I don't know what happened after I left
I
Staten
can say
Island.
the same for Wagner.
Wagner had
I'm
a good
not
era
saying
recently.
niggas was whack, but
I'm
I
just saying,
can't.
okay,
really,
that's what I'm saying.
we
So
got
where's the influence?
With the Hassan Mine, what you forgot about that?
That's a great man. After we left,
He played on the summer league for one of my favorite teams.
Rhode Island, and yeah,
Feel me?
that man was different. Come on, I'm never gonna be a hater. I played against y'all, so it's a little different. I feel like let's talk about something, because maybe you could talk to me about this. Why is there people from Curtis, right, that never played on the team but talk as if they played on teams?
That's how official we was, cause like we all just had a bond of how, like, you seen everybody in school. Most of the players were friends with people who weren't on teams, you know, so they will always support whoever they were. Games was always packed, you know, the Curtis versus, you know, they had the versus St. Peter's. That place
they had
had
some
grown
shit, yeah.
people coming out there every year. Like, yo, we like, feel me?
Like real hood superstars.
Real hit.
Like real
Everybody
superstars.
came together. That's when all the hoods was all good to just go ahead and watch the game. Our school was good for that, for sure.
Community building,
For sure.
definitely.
And it definitely helped in certain ways where, like, you know, some hoods actually could be in the same gym at one point. You feel me? Without shit happening in the gym, you know, shit like that. So, like, they had his moments where shit was bad. You know, that's life. But, you know, at the end of the day, you feel me?
I love Curtis, bro.
Definitely was a
love
good time.
Curtis.
I still have friends from Curtis I still communicate with. I still talk to, you know, so, you know, whatever the case may be, you know.
I don't know a lot of people that really still talk to each other at Curtis. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time Curtis people talk to each other, if somebody that didn't go to Curtis says something. That's the only time I've seen Curtis people come together in a unit like, nah, fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, whoa, why I got mad?
I'm just waiting on this, you know, you had your school reunion yet?
Yeah, shout out to the 11 people that pulled up.
11? Damn. Still something.
And them niggas was like, bro, when I say we was lit, boy, that shit was a movie. It was 11 people, but it was just nice seeing who was in the spot.
Yeah.
Like, it was
different areas.
It's like, whoa. Like, I thought, like, cause it was a lot that happened that night, bro, but we was drunk. We was drunk as hell. We was, you know, in that little vibe. You know what I'm saying? The music.
You threw that party,
Yeah,
right?
I threw it. It was a beautiful event. Just people ain't pop out. And that's why it's interesting, because I know we had, but I know Curtis didn't have theirs. Their high school union this year. They did not.
To be continued, to be announced.
Come on, no. Y'all gonna do an era party. It's gonna be weird. If you guys let me do it for you. But it's gonna be an era party. That's the only way it's gonna go. Because at this point, like Curtis, and I realized that, bro, like, it's hard going away for college and coming back and seeing people the same way you seen them when you left them.
Yeah.
Because folks not the same people no more.
Yeah, you know, because you're gone for some years, and then you realize some who are still in the same place, some who are doing different things, but, you know, just older, different mentalities. You know, I came back. A lot of the little niggas that you know, when I went away to school, came back. They all grown. They grown now. You know, they got, some of them got kids. Some of them, you know, it's just life goes on. Whatever's going on, like life, the days are still moving. So,
What was Albany like for you?
Albany was dope. I would say, like, Albany definitely was an experience for sure, and it wasn't for the weak. Like,
I thought Albany was very regular, boy.
It's not.
Very regular, boy.
Albany, I mean, yeah, it has its moments where it's regular, but, like, everybody, when it was like, yeah, we going, you Albany homecoming? Oh yeah, we out. We know what the situation is there. There was so many viral memes on UA.
Shout out to Chogate.
Shout out to everybody who went to UA, man.
Shout out to
Everybody
Chogate,
who went
definitely.
to UA. I definitely met some lifetime friends from UA for sure. Like, UA met some, and then it was, you know, they had some errors where it was like just fake motherfuckers. You be speaking to somebody, it was so weird because I wasn't used to like the mentality kind of out there. Like, when I had went out there and shit, like, I have already, I guess, resting bitch face or whatever that shit's called. And I'm really a nice person. Once you hear me speak, you be like, oh, this nigga mad cool. But it's like, when I was out there, you know, you'll see somebody, you'll party, y'all be talking, y'all hella cool. You on campus the next day in class, y'all looking at each other like y'all don't know each other, because it's like, I guess that person's head is like, who's gonna say hi first?
That's how it was like there?
We're just gonna keep walking.
That's what it was like there.
It was weird at first, but then,
That's
you know,
lame.
when you start building relationships, because I'm a person, like, I like to meet people naturally, like, you feel me? Like, I'm not about to fiend to be your friend, but, like, I know if we doing something naturally, like playing ball or talking, or we, you know, talking about a common interest or some shit like that, you know, niggas end up just connecting. You know, that's how, you know, you build mutual bonds with people. But UA was dope. Like, that shit was fun. It's just, for certain people, some people Only the strong survive in that school, man.
Nah, I believe it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was about to transfer to UA.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buff and me was not really buffing like that.
Buff was dumb far, but I always wanted to see what it was about, though.
Nah, Buffalo was a fucking movie, like all the way through. Like
I just feel like y'all niggas was fighting so much.
What you
There
mean?
was so much fighting out there or some shit, no?
Nah, hell no. Not in my era. No, hell no. Buffalo, fuck no. I felt like niggas was getting beat up, but like that wasn't like a fight.
It's the same shit.
Nah, it's not the same shit. Nah, like I felt like bro, you gotta understand what Buffalo was like for me, bro. It was like a whole different. Like imagine taking Staten Island high school Sweet 16 era, and then bringing it to a whole new city, repackaging it and selling it for like $20 a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about like, bro, like just off the walk-in. I don't even gotta talk to nobody. Like I don't have to talk to anybody. Bro, I walk in, bro, there be a line around the whole calf. Walk up the stairs, make a text, yo, order me something, cool, thank you. Bring it upstairs when you're done. Thank you, sweetheart. Then go sit upstairs in the booth, have pistachios. That's like a pasta spot, 5-star restaurant on college. Boy, sat down in the booths. The booths is like the nice, like little corner, like the VIP section. Just go walk to the front, like, yo, get the Cletus for me, please. All right, cool, thank you. Go sit down.
UA had the CC. Everything
Shout out
went
to
down
CC.
in the CC,
definitely in the
man.
center. I fuck with the
that
center.
That shit had everything you needed.
That shit was
Food,
mixy as
clothes,
hell.
Whatever you needed.
The pool table was fire. That pool table was crazy. I seen some niggas look at their money took off that pool table. That pool table.
Yeah, they had every like common area had their little pool tables and chairs.
I like
Albany. A lot of good conversations went down in those.
A lot of beautiful women in Albany. Albany has heat. Albany got heat, and you know what makes Albany dope, bro? If you go to Buffalo, the problem with Buffalo is you'll meet an Asian joint, but she's a real Asian joint from Asia. Like she don't really speak English like that, but she's fly as fuck. So she really ain't fuck. She'll fuck with the vibe, but she don't know what to say to you because you ain't gonna understand it. So you just go vibe with her.
You just vibing.
Just like what she said. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. We just
gotta look at people. The easiest way to vibe with someone is to understand that everybody's a human being. They have a personality too, so it's like it's not about color. You just gotta just vibe with that person,
bro.
Chinese, Indian, whoever.
Chinese bad bitches like pale. Like they pale. They all look like they just like ghosts. Like they just walk. They look like the Supreme on your walls, bro. Like it just eyes is the Supreme and the rest is the skin. Like it's crazy. But they be on some nice little vibe. I felt like I was robbed in Buffalo of something. And you can tell me if I'm wrong or not.
You said robbed.
I was robbed. I was legit robbed by my community, by my people. I was robbed. So I felt like in Buffalo, I always felt the pressure of always being around black people. Like I felt like if I wasn't going hard for my people, like I felt like I was the unofficial president of blackness at my school. Okay. As much as people would never want to say that, and I know that that's a crazy statement because blackness is not like a centralized thing. It's not one form of blackness. It's not a monolith, right? But if you really knew how I was moving, really in the spot, bro, boy, anytime a black person did something bad, bro, hey Cletus, can we talk about something? Because it was like we all knew what it was. Like it wasn't some shit really happened. We all there. So it's like, what really is the conversation? So I felt like there's a lot of conversations that was had that niggas don't know about because they never had to deal with that stress. But like with me, I was Cletus. Like, bro, I was really close with the white and the Asian joints. Bro, and the Indian, boy, I would have went stupid, bro. But I felt like I couldn't do that. Now that I know Buff, when we like 5% black, and like the black girls, even they not gonna give you no pussy. Like the black girls won't give you pussy specifically, but let you talk to a white girl. See what happens. Wow, that's crazy that there's type of men here after all of Meanwhile, I'm in the dorm by my damn self, sleeping over myself, by myself. I need help with homework, can't even get an answer. But let me pull up with the bad white girl. Now it's going. They would have shot me, bro. They would have hated on me. I seen it. What they did to every football player. Then they still would give those niggas pussy because they about to potentially go to the league. Maybe.
I mean, you see, the thing is with like you could be an ugly nigga. It really depends on how you go about your shit. You know, I done been around. You
could be ugly wavy at UA.
I mean, what do you mean?
Ugly wavy. That's what you said. You said you could be an ugly nigga. Like
I mean, like not ugly, but like you gotta have like. At the end of the day, some people are materialistic, and if that person is a popular person, but they present themselves well, and they know how to swag a girl. I mean, that's possible. That's how it is. But obviously there is that population of niggas who used to obviously go up there and run through shit. You know, that's it for every school though. But
that's
they
the way
had
to
some.
think about it.
UAB has some beautiful women. For
Nah,
sure.
UA has
For sure.
heat, not some.
Nah,
UA, I
beautiful.
think
Beautiful
UA.
women.
Nah, I think UA got some of the prettiest. Like I just like, you know what it is, bro. Everyone from UA from the Bronx, low key. So what tends to happen?
Low key,
high key,
you know,
high
a
key.
little Long Island, you know, a little upstate, you know, a little.
But they real close to New York
Brooklyn,
City though. So it's New York
Harlem,
City gal.
a lot of Harlem.
That's
joints.
tough. Imagine you having a bad Harlem chick, bro. She gonna buy you mad sneakers,
A lot of them knew they would say was fly too.
bro. That's what I'm
So
trying to
they
tell
had
you.
some
Buffalo's a
dope-
little different.
dope chicks.
Buffalo a little
There was
different.
a lot of creative people too, as well. Like even there was a lot of even the Noma brand, like him doing his thing. Like those is people like if niggas like that end up being great, which they already on the path to. If niggas like that end up being great, like I could say I seen that shit because that nigga really put on. He really did a lot. He really went crazy with his designs, and I respect that shit.
I love what you said, bro, about being able to say like, yo, I know somebody who's doing great things. Cause I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of dope people, bro. That's why I needed this pod, bro. I feel like I can't not have this moment with these people because it's like, respectfully, as a nigga who know he's great, cause my mama told me that I was great when I was a kid, to seeing other niggas do great things, bro, it's a beautiful thing to see, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
shout out to UA though. Shout out to Triple O. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Bianca, Vice President,
Yeah.
Staten Island.
Yeah. Shout out to Bianca.
Come on, my bro Carl
I
Malik.
graduated with her.
Bianca's family ties.
Yeah.
Wait, so you graduated 2012 from Curtis?
Facts.
You was quiet in high school.
Nah, I wasn't quiet. I was around. I used to play, niggas play ball. But
You was on the ball team, but you was quiet.
You don't want to be. I never was a loud nigga, but I was always around the loud.
Oh,
niggas.
you was calm.
I was always around the loud people or some shit. I was always around. Like I was cool with niggas. You don't always got to be the loud nigga because the quiet nigga learns from other people's mistakes. Word. But but whatever the case may be, I always was around though. I was cool. I know a lot of people. I fuck with a lot of people because.
You got a lot of family ties.
Yeah, I don't feel me. Nigerians, we all know each other. But as far as people outside of that, I made a lot of relationships. People, I could still say what's up to till this day. College, high school, all that.
I feel that, bro. So what was life like after UA? You became a Sigma.
Yeah, I became a Sigma while I was at UA.
That's crazy. Why?
Because honestly, if I'm being honest, I had an influence. My cousin also a Sigma as well.
Which one?
But he's from Jersey.
Oh, I was gonna say, 'cause I don't know no Sigma Nigerians out here besides
Nah, there's a lot of reasons why I did it though, but I know for sure like those are the most naturally like everybody who I met through that organization was natural, actually decent people, like very good people, like they're themselves, and I always respected that. Like I'm not saying I never respected other people, but like I never respected people who act like a certain way to try and fit in. You feel me? But like with those people, when I met them, you feel me? Everything, with all my bros, like all my line brothers, LBs, everybody I met through the organization, definitely were influential people who helped me even through this day, as far as building a connection, a lifelong connection that I could have for the rest of my life. Like I'll always, rely, if someone I needed something or whether it be advice or anything, just anything or recommendations, that was a brotherhood that, I felt like was the best option, for me in that situation, in that time of my period of my life. And I met the most, genuine people that I met through that period too. Like, and I learned a lot about myself through doing that, So it definitely was an experience I will cherish for the rest of my life. Like, definitely was, good decision on my behalf.
So are you doing graduate chapter?
Right now, I'm not because I'm working, but I'm still, I still have ties with my line brothers, whatever the case may be. Like a couple years ago, I crossed like the last couple lines. Like, it's just been shit. Like, when you get older, you got to make sure, your responsibilities is correct, but you always do, you try and pop in, check in, with your family, with your brothers, make sure everybody's straight. Because at the end of the day, everybody's not going to everybody's not going to be 100% with something sometimes, or you don't want to half-ass it, whatever the case may be. So, it's always good to still keep those relationships, still do things, that you originally did it for, through the organization.
That's dope. I feel that. I mean, so if you met somebody who was paper, would you be cool with that, or that don't really matter to you?
Damn, you asking me this on the podcast?
Yeah, bro. I'm not Greek. We grown. It's post grad now. No one's gonna beat me up. I'll sue. I'll sue. Don't play with me.
You Charleston White? Ain't come on,
I ain't
boy.
Charleston White, and I pay taxes. I got
Boy.
I'm an asset. You can't damage an asset. Like, I'm sorry. I feed too many people. I legit feed too many people.
Oh man.
So if a fingernail, an eyelash.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's not, like, in reality, if you as a human being, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're this, so I'm not gonna want to fuck with you. Like, nah, that's not how that shit works. And if you are that type of person, then like, you feel me? Like, what is the point of? It's not really no real point of it, but whatever the case may be, I fuck with you as a person. If you're a good person, feel me? Then like, obviously, hopefully the interest, the mutual, the feelings is mutual. You feel me? But. Mm-hmm. Besides that, I'm not gonna be like, oh, she paper, I don't want to talk to you. Like, nah. Or,
that's lame.
You feel me? Cause what? You telling me if your wife is paper, you not gonna talk to her cause she's paper? Are you kidding me? Some beautiful woman you'll be missing out on. I tell you that.
If she paid to be there, she will pay to stay. She will pay to stay. She will pay to stay. Nah, I fuck with it. Nah, 2023 is crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie. We've been outside crazy right now. But it's nice to hear, like, obviously that you're in good spaces and that you're doing your thing. Bro, why is it so difficult for us to make moves, bro? Because I feel like, bro, we two dope individuals, bro. There's no reasons why we can't take over a lot of shit. Yeah. So what's the issue, bro? Like, do you have narcolepsy or some shit, bro? You gotta sleep?
Nah, you know what it is? Sometimes I do. I pop out. I like calm events. Sometimes you'll see.
So
me
no
in
feds,
spots,
no feds.
But the feds.
No Carabana.
I have to pre.
No Miami Carnival. No Miami Carnival. No Notting Hill.
Yo, I feel like I done been to so much parties in my lifetime that, like, you feel me? Like, I've, like, anything I do now, unless specifically if it's not in another country, then it's not it's not sometimes worth my time. In some cases, not all the time. But, like, I'll be like, I'd rather just lay in my bed. I don't even know that. Spend whatever money I'm gonna end up spending or whatever the case may be. Like,
you don't budget.
I mean, yeah,
So
money.
What is money? So what is money? Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what is your money philosophy? Because I feel like I gotta ask that question now, because I'm dealing with I ain't gonna say I'm dealing with a woman, but I'm conversing. I'm getting to know someone, right? Mm-hmm. And like, I had to tell her, like, like, I'm not going to no $200 restaurants, respectfully, not because I can't afford it. But why? I'm a grown man. If it's not coming with sides,
listen.
Like, I eat food. I really eat. So don't give me no shit that's gonna be $200 and I'm gonna look at you like, where's the rest of this?
I won't lie to you. I say this: if you like that woman, you gonna spend that $200
No, you're
on
not.
that date.
I can love you.
You gonna spend that $200
if I love you,
and
if you love me like I love you, you wouldn't ever put me in that situation.
I promise you, that woman will not forget that date.
I mean,
sure.
Once in a blue moon, but every night, Ruth Chris, you're sick. Yeah. You're mad, bruv. I don't care. You can say I got it, even if I had it, bro. You're mad, bruv.
I mean, I like food, so I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna pay top dollar for my food.
$200 for a $200. Bro, that's tricking.
We
bro.
could find another spot that's $200 value to with but not actually $200. Same type of food, but
an
a little less.
8-piece chicken wings with an 8-piece chicken wing at a bar is $13.
Nah, I just went to the other day. What is it? A Dominican hibachi. That shit was fire. I said, yo, this Spanish music in the background. He cooking Chinese music. I'm like, all right, this is new. New York is on some shit right there. Yo,
he said,
nigga, he's doing the same moves as the Chinese niggas. I'm like, they got the book.
Nah, we need an Afrobeat hibachi.
Afrobeat
hibachi is crazy.
Hibachi is
if I tell you, say, will you get quiet?
Nah, we gonna have jello on the grill. It's crazy.
Nah, the food truck is definitely coming though. I've been trying to keep it on the wraps, but yeah, it's coming. Yeah. It's gonna be a big year. 2024 is gonna go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the man them said this though. Wagwan.
Yep.
Wagwan, my dogs. Oh, hold on. We have an interruption. At this moment, I would like to definitely promote Immaculate Music and Immaculate Vibes. Yo, bro, pass the wine. Immaculate Music, Immaculate Vibes. I also want to make sure I promote Peace International Market, the Cletus Group Network. 12 Don't mess up the vibes. There's a lot of stuff going on in 2023. So right now, I just want to make sure y'all follow all of my brands. Just go into the Clears group, follow everything in that bio. Shout out to Bro Stigmas. And yeah, we back. My bad, bro. We too loud, bro?
No, we good.
Oh, okay.
Just, Roman got a whole crib. My son just needed some starch.
Oh, he needs starch.
I don't know, cooking something, cleaning something. I don't know.
He asked you for some starch.
Yeah.
That's mad, bro. You do, so you starch your pants when you go out?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Like I said, I don't even know how to starch.
So
Am I 48?
honestly, I don't know, but we here.
The man them said I need to starch my pants in it. The starch is mad, bro. Only thing I know starch got is the bread. That's all I know. I only know bread and starch. I don't know the pan thing. But that's dope. That's dope. So what's life like for you now, bro? What you up to? What kind of women you into? Who are you texting and linking when you have to?
Oh man, I'm a wholesome human being.
Shout out to all the wholesome human beings.
I try to
human.
I try to be calm with what I do, but I want to focus. I'm focusing up, where my life is gonna be at.
That's real.
Got a new job a couple months ago.
Congratulations,
shout out to me,
black man.
But I'm just in a better situation, so that time will come. I soon want I want the whole. I ain't trying to be nobody's baby daddy. That's
no. Me baby dads.
God forbid. Go for
me baby dads. If a man is near my son and I don't even like the way he looks, I will slap you. I will slap you. And it's not even gonna be me that slap you, bro. That's what's gonna make the word. I'm gonna just sit there like, bro, I tried to tell you, babes. Like, you're wilding. Just sit there, shut up, and live a good life. No, you want to be a bastard. Okay. But someone's gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, we here though, I'm working. I got, shout out to my mans, we got collective hype going on. My mans.
What's that? Talk to me.
Adam, my son, he's a reseller. He sells sneakers, a couple of us, Taji, Evan,
And what's y'all called?
Collective hype.
Okay, collective hype. So if I need the New Balance 2002s.
We need Dunks, anything you want, Supreme, anything.
Okay. It better be official, authentic, not $5,000 either.
Straight from the store.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need a whole new closet update soon.
Taking over Staten Island with that, they do it.
Okay. What's next? What else?
I have my, brand. I didn't really want to speak too much.
Talk too much on it, bro. You talking to Clears, bro.
But
I'm the best in the game right now when it comes to business advice.
2020 was a year. If you didn't learn or pick up something new or teach yourself how to do something,
this nigga
you missed out.
So speaking of 2020, what does 2020 look like for you? Because I feel like that's a great segue. And we're going to come back to the brands. You said you didn't want to talk too much about it, but we're going to come back to that.
2020, I won't even lie to you. So, like, from my perspective on what happened to me, I had moved back on Staten Island around like 2019, but the only reason why I moved really back out here was because I had got a job opportunity working in the city for a really good company, shout out to Yelp.
Boom.
And boom, as soon as it hit, I was about to hit a year, COVID hit.
So you had to work from home?
No, so they was furloughing people through the company because it was an advertising company. So Yelp, what Yelp is. People go on Yelp to find restaurants, eats, anything, stuff like that, just anything. So pretty much on the day to day, you're speaking to business owners, and letting them know, this is.
So you was an account executive.
Yes, This is a way to get an avenue, a way of driving more traffic to your online presence.
Wow, so you was outside moving around talking to everybody.
Nah, I was at my desk, my own computer every day, my own desk, and I had a manager, and it was a fast-paced lifestyle, but it was dope because I got to work around people with my age and my age bracket. But life hit you quick. A whole pandemic just came about, so they furloughed people out of the company. So what that means is they paying people to pretty much not work because they don't have enough money to generate. They're not generating any more money because their stores are being closed down because there's a pandemic on, so there's no stores open, so there's no advertising, so there's no money. So that means they can't pay us. So now everybody's out of a job now in a pandemic. So what do? You did
the shout out to unemployed. No, I ain't gonna talk too much on the. I'm not. Listen. All I'm saying is shout out to UAU. As much as I don't like you guys very much, and as much as you have shown time and time again how racist you are. I don't care. I'm not Kanye, but I'm Cletus. So I'm gonna tell you, if I speak, I don't lie. Yo, y'all folks is really just some bastards. But I'm gonna leave it there because eventually I know we're gonna come to a great relationships and we're gonna work things out. But UAU, bro, please, just just know that you're blessed. Because if you really know me and you know who I am, okay. But shout out to UAU. Shout out to the workforce, because that's why I was working during my unemployment workforce, and then they had to shut down all of a sudden. And I was also a part of like the UAU. They had a summer program I was trying to help out with. Man, I was just sitting there trying to figure out where I'm gonna get some money, where I'm gonna eat.
I'll be honest, like it was a different point of time. Like it was really a different point of time. Like where I'm not gonna lie, it was to the point where like they was giving so much money out to just.
Nah, that PPP is vicious. And they say
I wasn't fucking with all that shit.
That PPP is scary,
bro. That shit's in your name. Feel me? But whatever the case may be, I don't know
it's
what the situation was that.
Is it deduction? I didn't fuck with the PPP either. Niggas came up with like $2 million with the PPP, bro.
Yeah, I mean
niggas was coming up with 50 bands in the bro.
Those are the motherfuckers getting caught. Remember the nigga scam like mad bread off the PPP and bought a fucking tried to buy a car lot. Like you tried to buy a fucking what's that shit? Dealership. Mad cars. You bought 52 cars.
That's a good business move though.
I mean, it was, but like nigga,
where'd you get that money
where
from?
The fuck
Where'd you get that money
from?
Well, how long you been in this business from?
In this year.
And your business idea is what? From where?
It was a good attempt, but like, you know, some people just, you know, you get for me. It was a lot of money in that year.
Crazy. All I know is I haven't seen a Don Julio 1942 or a Clase Azul in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Casamigos is still around though. Shout out to the Casa Naraka. You get me? But yeah, nah, I felt you on that. I felt you on that.
Yeah.
So
what was 2020 for you?
Oh, a lot of betrayal. It was a heat check. Like it was like I'm playing great defense and I got like someone who's just like catching fire. Every time they putting up that shot, they're catching fire. But I'm also hitting my bitches too. So it was like, you know, it's just really tough because like I said, like it was like, you know, I did what I need to do at the points I need to do it at. But it came at a really, you know, tough course. I lost my aunt, lost my OG, and I was moving around a lot. Excuse my language. I was moving around a lot. You know what I mean? I lived in Atlanta for a little while. I lived in Dallas. I was in Mexico briefly. I lived in D.C. So it was just a lot of moving around. And I felt like, for me, like when I was home, it was a lot of pain. Like I don't think niggas really understood what me being home. I was at home during George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at home during George Floyd. I'm in my store. I'm dead still teaching. I'm doing shit, bro, during George Floyd. And I came back home like 2019. Like I came back home 2018. 2019 was a weird ass year. I think people don't talk about that enough. 2019 as a whole was a weird ass year. You know, so I just got back from my masters. All my niggas from my ends not really talking to me like that. Like, I just had got back from Grambling. I came back with the Beyonce scholarship. Bro, I couldn't do nothing. Like, I couldn't really, like, I was trying to get jobs, but the jobs were like either like very lame or it was just a lot going on. So it was tough. Like, I had a nice job. I worked in the community. I worked right in the harbor. Used to bike to work, making a little money. I started coaching at 44. It was a cool little situation, but it was just not, you know, I didn't come home for that. Like, I came home because, like, my mom opened up a business and, like, I'm trying to get shit done type shit. I'm just trying to help get her in a good situation. So what ended up happening was, you know, I had to make up moves. I pivoted some spaces. I got dumb sick. I was dealing with a lot of mental health shit that I didn't know where it was coming from coming back home. Like, I was like 25, 26. So there was stuff I was dealing with being back at home that was foreign to me. And then, like, all the people that, like, my bros that I thought I was going to link with, never seen them niggas. Like, we not talking. Got a brand new BMW. The BMW went through some headaches. Still had the BMW though comfortably. It was just a lot going on. And then you understand, like, I haven't really lived at home for, like, 5-7 years. So I haven't been in Staten Island since for 2012, like, for a long period of time. So last time I seen a lot of people was high school. I'm still showing niggas love like we still in high school. Niggas is like, yeah, it's nice to see you too, Clee. And I'm like, where's this energy come from? Like, did I fuck your bitch? I couldn't have. Because she got 6 kids. That's not my type. So it's like, where's the weird energy coming from, you know? But I ain't gonna lie. What I loved about being home though was a lot of people showed a lot of love that I didn't think would. And then I would say the shorties that I met now, it's like the way they approach me is a little different. Like it's either they on some like they know what it is off the walk-in, or they on some like, nah, like what's up, like how this gotta go. And I appreciate that because then when I be Lincoln, bro, I be Abe, bro. I be Abe, bro. If it's LinkedIn, I'm connecting. First connection. You get me? So it's like, it was dope. It was nice being home. And then you got to think I haven't really been around my mom, my sister, my peoples. So it was nice doing that. But I felt like it was tough because when I came back for COVID, mad shit just started happening. Like people dying. Certain moves I wanted to make wasn't moving the way it usually would make. And I was just say this. It taught me a lot because I also got the opportunity to do my PhD. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going through hell right now, but heaven is right on the other side. I'm at Howard doing my PhD, living in Atlanta. Like, I'm in the A. Like, I can move around if I really, really wanted to. I just chose not to because I knew that if someone got sick in the crib I was staying at, niggas is never going to let me get home safe. Like, I will not make it home.
Yeah.
Like, we would have to really, like, I would be in the bushes somewhere in Atlanta and no one will find me. Like, so it was sad. So
yeah, because you didn't really have family out there.
I had family, but it was like people were sick. Like you got to think like COVID, niggas was really dropping like flies.
Like dying, right?
Yeah, and I'm coming from New York. Yeah, I mean, I think people would die of COVID in Atlanta, but Atlanta got people dying all the fucking time that people don't really. I don't think people really put two and two together. So like Atlanta during COVID never shut down, like did not shut down. Like we could be outside right now, like the world. COVID shut down. We going to like Copper Cove. We're going straight to Copper Cove. Then we're going to Blue. Then we'll go to the Flame if we really want to get on some Nikki time. And if not, we just driving around in Buckhead. Like on a regular, like it'll be like a fucking Tuesday if niggas really was on time and on a regular during COVID at the height of people dying. Like that shit never shut down. So I stayed on the outside of Atlanta, but I was really like very in tune with what was going on in Atlanta. So it was just like really tough for me because. One, I'm in Atlanta. I see people flying in all the time. I can't move the way I want to. Two, I'm in Atlanta. I'm going through mad shit from prior to being in Atlanta, and I can't deal with that. Three, I'm in Atlanta, online, doing a PhD at Howard. So you got to think, I'm meeting fire joints at Howard, but through the screen. I'm talking to dope students at Howard through the screen. My teachers are being what they are through a screen and still expecting the same level of quality through a screen. That we would not get that same experience in real life. And anybody who takes the PhD knows the first semester of the PhD really is super important. Like it's the foundation of how you approach the PhD. So if you have a horrible first semester, first year, it's clipped. Like you don't even want to fuck with them niggas no more.
So what is it like? They're just like, you know, pretty much.
It's an academy, but it's the black academy. It's like people be like, yo, LA and Atlanta like low key the same place, like Hollywood. It's Hollywood, but it's you want to be at Hollywood in Atlanta or you want to be in Hollywood in LA, like near like near La Brea, like LA, like you know what I mean? So it's just like I'd rather be in the sun, but I like the chocolate women and the people I meet and the conversation I'm having over here. But it's not giving what it's supposed to give respectfully. So if it's not that, why are you still expecting me to perform at a certain level when I'm not getting the resources that are adequate for me to do that?
Yeah,
and I'm a black man. Everyone is black women, LGBT something, or you know what I mean? Like so no one really bro, my students used to be like, Professor, like how like I remember they used to try to get me like set up. They used to try to set me up with some really hard questions. And I was teaching public speaking, so everyone's chatty. Yo, Professor, how do you feel about what Tory Lanez did to Megan Thee Stallion? I said, what did he do? I said, what did he do? Well, he shot her. Wait, is that proven? Like, there's documentation that states that he is in jail for shooting someone because you know it's a murder, and we know that if someone shoots somebody, and where did this happen in L.A., they're going to jail. There is not like you're not unless you're saying that there's some new rules and laws in place that people can just get out of jail for doing some shit like that. Well, no, like I went on Twitter and they said that he shot her. I'm like. And then you gotta think I'm in a class. All my students are women. This might maybe 4 guys. So you gotta think I have 100 students. I have 100 students in 2 classes. So I have 50 students in one class, 50 in another. Maybe 42 show up if they care to. But with my classes, all my students were always there. Like I had like maybe 6 students that never came. Other classes wasn't even like making their students come on camera. All my students' cameras was on.
That was mandatory.
Man, it's me. I'm a movie. You gonna watch this. You gonna want to watch this over YouTube, gang. And I talk just like this. And I'm great at what I did. So it was kind of like, I'm teaching you how to talk your shit. So when the money come, there's no, oh my God, I might have fumbled my students' money. But when the money come, there's no fucking excuse about where the bread coming from because you knew where it came. That sauce and that swag, you don't get that from everywhere. Nah, she gonna be Gucci. You know what I mean? So it was that. And I'm talking about, like, I got students from everywhere. Like, oh, I'm running for Miss Freshman. First semester online. All right, I need help with my speech. Hit me in my office hours. And you got to think, they seen this through a screen. They're not seeing me in person move, watch, move, like work. So it was just a lot going on. But I feel like I enjoyed my time at Howard, but I just felt the politics wasn't what I was interested in. So my next university, God willing, I can make that announcement soon. It's going to definitely be more fitting of who I am as a person and what I'm about. And I think the weather is nice enough for me to enjoy it. But yeah, bro, that's basically what COVID was for me. It was a lot of, like, I was helping with the protests on Staten Island.
Realization.
It was peace. It was peace at the cost. It was kind of like destroying yourself to build yourself back up. So when I came back home after that, yeah, I had it. Like, this was the first time, like, I was allowed to comfortably sit down and really reflect. Since high school, since even before high school, bro, I always been like the poster child of success on Staten Island. No disrespect to anybody, but that was a fact. And that's not even
I was
a mixy ass little nigga, bro. I was every fucking where. So it was just a lot going on for me. So I was just like, yo, like it just was a lot for me. So at the end of the day, like, it made me, like, I never had a chance, like I said, to really sit down and kind of come and to reflect on who I am, what I feel like, and all of that. And then I also was in a place where I ain't see a lot of people in a long time that I thought was family. So I had to also deal with the reality of what it's like to be back in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it was great. I feel like I learned a lot about myself. I sat down, found God, found peace, met a lot of beautiful women along the way. Some heat. And just got closer to family. Like, got back to the roots of shit.
I had to read. I got a lot of sisters, so, like, I had to, like, read, like, being away from the crib for, like, what was it, like, almost, like, 4 or 5 years, I had to relearn my sisters because now they're older now,
That's
like,
crazy that you said that. Women are crazy, bro.
I mean, they're not crazy, but they exaggerate certain things.
Bro, women are crazy, bro.
And they think sometimes, some women do think with emotion. At least with my sisters,
Some?
I know they be, they get, they be in their feelings, but everybody's different. Every situation is different.
Yeah, bro. I be like, bro, I'm kind of talking to somebody right now, and I don't really speak on stuff like that unless it's really, somebody worth speaking about. So I'm kind of talking to somebody right now, and like, yesterday for the first time, or 2 days ago, like, was for the first time, like, she actually got to see, like, how I engage with the women in my life. Bro, like, I study them. So it's kind of like, I know when the bullshit comes. I know when the bullshit's leaving. I know when someone's sick. I know when someone's tired. I know when someone's about to do. So for me, though, they want me to ask questions. I know that may sound crazy, but, like, for them, they want me to ask. Like, I need to, because if I don't ask, I won't know. With them, you just don't fucking know. So I had my shorty basically on the phone just with me. And it was just a lot, bro. Like, I was just like, holy shit. Like, I could see why niggas died 7 years earlier than women.
They say women are smarter than, not smarter, but,
They mature faster.
They mature faster than women. And I could see.
Man, yeah, definitely.
I could see, women, like to, go-getters,
Women, these women.
At least I could say for my mom.
I will say this. Say this. Ladies, I understand y'all be on Twitter and not. And say y'all hear that men ain't this and men ain't that. There's some real good men out here. Please don't kill us. Like, please don't kill us. We don't want to die.
There's some real good men out here, but sometimes women.
There's a lot of
women
bad
ain't
niggas
looking
too.
in the right places.
What'd you say? I didn't hear that. I think the streets didn't hear that.
Sometimes women gotta understand there is that nigga you looking for out there, but sometimes you're not looking in the right places.
So where should he be? Where should they be looking? In the church?
Not everybody.
Because I don't go to church like that. I be on FaceTime. I watch it on YouTube.
The best way, the most naturalist way to, connect with somebody is doing it naturally, where you're doing a common interest or something.
I feel like
I'm not a guru on it, but, for me, that's what works. Like, like I at least,
I
Like,
think, bro.
I act like myself. I don't act like
Bro,
everybody.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think women are really not really the women I see sometimes not really hitting like that, bro. I think there was a shorty, bro, that I'm kind of cool with, and I feel like she only try to link me for weed, bro. She just wants to smoke and vibe.
Yeah, you can hear the grabber in their voices now. You know,
Shorty's under eyes look crazy. She like she hasn't slept in 3 weeks.
Bizarre.
So it's like I get that, but like, bro, I don't even like. I feel like sometimes women don't really know that they don't. I feel like they don't never read the scouting report.
As far as what?
Just they don't know who they be fucking dealing with, and then they get mad at the niggas that they dealing with. It's kind of like, yo, you didn't know he could have hit threes. Why did you put him on a wing? He's a mid-range shooter that slash a little bit. Why not put him in the post and then hit him from corner into the post? Have him do a screen at the top, come under.
So I had a situation yesterday. I was with one of my friends, and she was telling me, right? So she has a friend, right?
Mm-hmm. What kind of friend is he?
No. So, all right. So the girl, her friend is telling her a situation about a dude she's talking to.
So she gossiping. Got it.
So yeah. So she was pretty much telling me how she met. She's 27, 28, the girl, and she met a guy at her job who's the janitor. He's like 43 though, but you know.
Freeze. She said she met a guy who's 43 that's a janitor at her job.
Yes.
And she wanted him to do what for her? Clean her bathroom?
So he let it be known, like, yo, listen, I really find you attractive and I like you, I fuck with you, but I can't move anything further than that. You know, like I already, you know, had a girl, whatever.
He's 43. What did you think he was going to say?
Listen, so in her mind, she's asking the girl, like, you know, like, what do you think? Like, should she? Because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, this nigga is just trying to clip and, you know, maybe have a good time. You know, he
got a little money to spend.
He got a little time, you know, but
he ain't got no kids.
You know, and then in this girl's mind, she's thinking maybe she could change that. I'm like, sometimes the right pussy can change the nigga, but
you not the right
43.
You're not the right pussy. At 43 is crazy, and he's a janitor, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm a janitor, like,
I mean, listen,
really
you can't. Don't discredit.
No, I'm saying I must
niggas
enjoy
is
that.
Getting money, more money than niggas.
I know, but that's what I said. But I must enjoy that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like you can't do it. I feel like if I'm doing that at 43, that means that's what I like to do.
As far as what?
If I'm a janitor at 43, that means I like cleaning toilets. I study the art of Cloroxing houses.
They enjoy the money.
I mean, there's so much money out there for me to be in janitor. I'm sorry. There's opportunities out there, respectfully. And that's not to shade nobody. I'm just saying, like, for me and mine, hell fucking no. And that's not to shade you, but it's like, what are you really, spicy man? That shit is spicy mamitas. You need more vibes on that?
Nah,
that's spicy, bro. Let me see. Open that up.
It wasn't as good, bro. Yo, shout out to the grabber kings out here, man. Y'all niggas.
This man trying to kill me. This man think this is a hot wing challenge. This nigga think niggas think this is first feats.
If it ain't no grabber, you gotta holler, man.
Nah.
But
I'm just saying, like, bro, I feel like, yo, like I'm a man that move on passion. So it's very hard for me to sit here comfortably and listen to that and be like, okay, so you thought you was gonna change him how? Like you gonna turn him from unless you're gonna turn him up from being the janitor to running your own cleaning service, then there's nothing else you could really
like. I can't, like, in my mind, I'm thinking like I mean, you know, I'm trying to rationalize how she's thinking. Like maybe she can, cause you know, but then again, that age difference, like a lot of women now like older men, and that's just
because they're looking for fathers. Gangster.
That's a whole different story.
But it's true though. They're looking for someone that's gonna treat them like their daughter.
Is a whole different story.
Finance them a certain type of way, console them a certain type of way, protect them a certain type of way. Yeah, looking for fathers. They're not looking for, and they're looking for fathers not just for them but for their kids too. So it's a weird space. It's a real ugly time right now.
I mean, everybody has their own preference, but you know, I mean, you know, every woman knows what they're dealing with when they go into a situation, unless they're going into it not knowing. But
are they stupid?
I don't want to say.
Is it mental illness?
But it's more so.
Is it preference?
Being aware.
Is it preference? Because I feel like I have a preference. I don't deal the same way women be like, I don't deal with broke niggas. I don't deal with broke women. That is not my type.
But I will say this: there are women out there that do have money and that do will pay for shit.
Oh, they definitely
if they like you.
Oh, they pay for a lot of shit.
And I could surely
the gas is in the tank always filled.
For sure. They could, if they really do like you and she'll see that potential in you, she'll invest in you. Some niggas just really fuck it up.
How they do that?
Some niggas just fuck it up.
I feel like if you fuck up a good situation, it just wasn't probably at the right time, instance, or it wasn't good enough.
For instance, I'm not gonna lie to you. This hurts me to even say this. I won't even lie to you. But Ime Udoka, I don't know why you put yourself in that situation. My son, you know the Ime Udoka situation.
I think Ime. If I'm not saying he's Igbo, he's not Europe. Let's tribalize this one. Let us tribalize this one. Let us tribalize this one.
Listen.
He's not an Edoman.
I'm a diehard Celtics fan, and I was rooting for him. I'm a diehard. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a diehard Celtics fan.
Yes, in fact, you playing with you on the Celtics by playing right now.
For me, so like that is something where, for instance, that was his fault, and some niggas do fuck shit up. That's an instance where some niggas do fuck shit up. I'm not saying the whole marriage.
I don't think he deserves that. I don't think
he has a beautiful wife at home,
Fiance for like 10 years. They've been fiance for a long time, bro. She's not going nowhere. Well, niggas. I feel like, bro, they just did him dirty because he's a black man in a really good position, and he was about to hit Celtics for a bag. You talk about a first
bag for a championship. You see how close we
got?
Boy,
for a first year coach.
First year.
What are you talking about?
And me as a Celtics fan, it was very confusing because it was like Brad Stevens couldn't do that for the last couple
7 years.
Feel me? But he was right there. That's like, fucking a bitch and she's not coming, and
but she still want to fuck with you because she's like, yo, it's good dick.
It's good dick. But then she just stopped fucking with you, and then the next nigga get there and clip it. He make her come the first time. Feel me? Shit like that.
And I think that's what it was. I think he was coming and fucking people's bitches, and they made him come like that. Respectfully, and I don't think he's wrong for that. I think Nia not going nowhere. I think niggas was just mad, and I said it. That's why I said shout out to Immaculate Music and the Immaculate Tape. I make music for niggas who get dirty macked on. Because I think that's all it was. He got dirty macked on and they try to fuck up his career. Because he was really fucking niggas' bitches.
Nah, he was literally fucking somebody's bitch.
Yeah. And dicking her the fuck down to the point that it was disrupting the home.
But it's like, damn, bro, you really had a good situation.
Bro, Nia is cool, but we don't know how fire she is in the crib like that.
What type of job he had. Like,
bro,
they might be corny just because he's black and might not give him a coaching job.
It is
again.
Boston. It's Boston. It's
like,
Boston.
He's suspended for the year, but
Boston.
Who says they're going to bring him
back? Them
niggas
about to lose. They're going to lose on purpose. They're going to lose on purpose. Have to.
Let's get this straight. They're going back to the championship.
Nah, not this year. In the East?
It's going to be... Listen to this for everyone on the podcast. It is going to be on the Eastern Finals Conference, the 76ers and the Celtics.
Not Miami.
Not Miami.
Not Giannis and them.
Giannis, they might go down again. They might go down again. Someone might.
Not God Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn with Ben Simmons and Kyrie.
Well, let's just hope they're all healthy.
They will be. It's gonna be a good year for them. I see Brooklyn.
I could see it in Kyrie's eyes and I'm a Boston. I was just at Brooklyn. I was just at a Brooklyn game last week, preseason. They're looking pretty good, even though they lost. They're looking pretty good.
And they're still filling the pieces. You got all your shooters out. You got TJ's out, Seth is out, and Josh. What's that boy name?
Harris.
Yeah, Joe Harris out. So,
but he played the game I was at, so I don't know.
It's still early. They're not trying to. They're gonna need him for the playoffs. They're gonna keep him like for the second half of the season because people don't know it's basketball, and that's what I realized too when I talk to people who are fans of basketball but don't know basketball. The season is long.
82 games.
82 games. First half of the season just to get chemistry together, get you back into playing shape. Right before All-Star seasons when you start really getting it, because you got to think Christmas game really turn niggas up.
Nah, because after All-Star, it's like, all right, that's the last
playoffs.
stretch.
It's playoffs.
It's the last stretch.
It's playoff
so everybody's
season.
Playing hard.
And you got to think everyone got it. You got to think, if you playing ball every day for 82 games, you're back in basketball shape. Yeah. You got to think, bro, these niggas is millionaires. Bro, you think I'm playing basketball every day because I'm a basketball player? Bro, no, Nick. I got millions of dollars. I'm going to Ibiza. I'm going to Portugal. I'm going to Nigeria. I'm building 6 houses right now. My young balls is wilding, so I'm about to try to figure out how I could get them out of the. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just playing ball all day. So That's a nice one. So that's why I was like, bro, I'm like, but I like what the NBA's look like. I like what the West looks like this year. Pelicans look really good. Dallas is gonna be really good. Obviously Memphis is gonna do what Memphis does. The Lakers are gonna be a playoff team. I believe that.
Play-in. They're gonna get into the play-in, but they're gonna make the eighth. They're gonna get. I
think they're 6 team. Oh, whoa, nah, hell no. Because let's go through it.
6 teams.
Phoenix is gonna be 5. Denver is gonna be 4 or 5, 4-ish. Who else is
Dallas.
good? Dallas is gonna be a 4-3.
3.
Spurs is not gonna be in there. Pelicans might be a play-in.
6.
Play-in 6.
No, they're gonna be. Pelicans is gonna be 6.
With Zion back. Zion is back.
Zion
is back. Okay. So we already have. So who's gonna be the
first? Got the Warriors.
Gonna be at 1 seat with Draymond without him.
And I got for number 2. I got Memphis. I got Grizzlies.
I don't think Memphis is gonna be a number 2 seed.
Yes, they're gonna.
Nah, I don't think so. No. They're a good team, but they haven't solved the issues that they had to get them over the hump. They got some better players, more length, more athleticism, and I feel like Josh still getting into his groove.
What sleeper team do you think is gonna be there?
Who do we not name from the West?
Timberwolves.
Yeah, Timberwolves are gonna be a 4-3-ish.
Nah.
No. You boy. Listen to this lineup, bro. Anthony Edwards, D. Russell. You got Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. And the way that they set up their team is that they're doing like their bigs are really their best shooters. Like if they was to bring over a Brook Lopez off the bench, bro, that team is going to fuck niggas up because their bigs hit the 3. But the problem is, their bigs hit the 3.
Rudy Gobert does not hit the 3.
No. I'm not talking about Rudy. Listen to what I said. You know that they have bigs that are capable of hitting the 3, and you have guards that hit the 3 consistently too. So if they could facilitate. So what happens when you get in? And then you also think we're not even talking about defense yet. What happens when your big pump shoot fakes and he already hit 3 threes in a row? You're gonna jump on that. He's gonna drive past. Now your next line of defense is gonna be your 4, or it's gonna be like a drop 2, but it's gonna be like a 4 because your 3 try to shot block, bro. That nigga is dumping it either over you or under you to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is fucking 6'1", 7'1". I think people forget that he's not some little nigga, and he's nimble 7'1". That's why he wins the defense. Like he's a nimble 7'1". That Wemba Nanaya kid is going to be like basically what happens when you put KD with a little bit of Giannis and a Rudy Gobert together with a Rudy Gobert frame. I don't think that's why everyone's like, yo, he might be better than LeBron because we've never seen a 7'4" guard like that. That can be a big wants to play defense. Wants to play defense.
Listen, did you see those fucking 3-pointers he was making?
The fadeaway in the corner was mad, bro.
Fadeaway
in the corner was mad, bro. At 7'4". 7'4".
Imagine a big ass tree.
Who is blocking that, bro? And he's doing that effortlessly. Like no one is blocking that in this league.
No one.
Okay.
And
he's only like 18.
There is a nigga like that in the league who just got drafted.
Who?
Mr. Chet Holmgren.
I like OKC a lot. That's a really good sleeper, but I don't think they have it. You know who my sleeper team is? The Clippers. The Clippers. They who they at? John Wall. Boom, boom, boom with Reggie Jackson, Kawhi, and Paul. Okay, let me just shrub there.
The Clippers is going to be
tough.
They're going to be that team. They have a lot to prove this year because they've been fake whacked the last 2 years.
They've been getting injured a lot the last. Not fake whack.
Kawhi is back, so we got a lot to see now with these boys.
And then Houston is young. He's still very young, but a lot of upside. And I like that they brought Bobat through because Bobat gonna give them that confidence that they need. At Bobat.
Boban?
Yeah.
From Janovic?
From Dallas. He's on Houston now.
Oh, he's on the Rockets?
Yes.
With the young niggas?
Yes. Yes, bro. So I like that. I don't know what this. Oh, I really like the Pelicans. They got. Oh, not the Pelicans. You know who's gonna be my sleeper in the East? Atlanta.
The Hawks.
They got that nigga DeJounte. DeJounte is that fucking nigga, bro.
Because he looked like he already.
DeJounte is him. I don't think you understand. DeJounte is Trae Young of the Spurs, bro. What are we talking about? That's a star. Let's not just because the Spurs didn't get a lot of really big games last year, bro. People haven't really been paying attention. The Spurs was always that team, and you're coached by Pop. You're going to be great. DeJounte is about to take that next team to the next level, bro. And I am interested to see what that Atlanta team is going to look like. Still with John Collins back. They got rid of Bojanovic, the shooter, the redhead kid that could shoot the 3, but he's in Dallas now, bro.
Oh, he's on Dallas?
Yes, bro. Yes, like this.
Bojan?
Huh?
There's a boy on, right?
The kid that the freckles with the orange head.
Herder.
Yeah.
It's Kevin Herder.
Or is it Bojanovic? It's one of them. He's on, but he's a shooter. I think he's a shooter. He's at why you didn't say Utah or Denver?
Utah is probably gonna be playing.
And what about Denver? Denver's always gonna be a 3 or 4 seed.
Utah lost their 2 stars, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers.
Sexton's gonna be dope. Colin's gonna do work.
He's on Dallas now.
Colin is on Dallas. Who's the point guard at the
Utah?
No, at Cavs.
Darius Garland.
No, they have it's either Colin Sexton.
No, they traded Colin Sexton. That's how they got all these niggas, bro. That's how they got Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs got Donovan Mitchell pretty much for Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton.
Yo, they got rid of Lauri?
Yeah.
Where's Lauri now?
They have the Evan Mobley nigga. They don't need him.
But where's Lauri at?
Utah.
I like Lauri. But wasn't Lauri was at the Chicago for a little while.
Yeah, he was. That's where he started. It emerged. And then
Lauri's that nigga, bro.
He didn't really.
Lauri's that nigga.
Because they still got Evan Mobley, Kevin Love. The Cavs, like, they got niggas who they.
Jarrell with the afro.
Jared Allen.
Yeah.
And they got Caris LeVert coming off the bench.
I'm so happy for him, bro, because they said that he was not going to play again.
Like, what? Nigga, they got niggas.
Now, the East, I think this is the first time we're going to see a really good East and a really good West.
Yeah, we just gotta
because the Knicks is gonna be trash.
Steph Curry, even though that nigga gets me tight, he said it best. The best team, the healthiest team, always wins that.
Of course, it's a game of matchups at the end of the day.
The healthiest team always ends up winning the championship, and that's how that goes. 82 games.
I told you, bro. This is and I ask you this question: how has your fourth quarter been? Because you know, I know you've been seeing. I got the project coming out. I got the clothing and everything. What has your fourth quarter look like for you this year?
Well, this fourth quarter is just grinding work. Like I'm a project supervisor.
You're a project what? I can't hear the mic in it.
I'm a project supervisor right now at a nonprofit company right now. So I'm just working hard. Bettering the community in different ways. We offer a lot of resources where I work. So it's always good to help people who need a helping hand because there's a lot of resources in the world that a lot of people in the community of different colors, minority colors that don't know are in front of them, but they just need that voice of someone out there to be able to let them know that. So, we're like that median, that, nonprofit organization that, gets that done. It helps people in the community, with anything they need. And like even right now, we was just like on the news because there's some asylum seekers right now. I don't know if you heard about it.
Talk to me.
There's some asylum seekers right now on Staten Island that came from like the country. I think it was like from Venezuela.
Are you talking about the one that the mayor of Texas brought in?
One of these niggas.
Bro, I don't know what's going on in politics, bro. It's ugly right now, bro. I'm scared, bro.
People have and they put it on the news and they just been donating all this stuff.
Yo,
clothes, bro. People just been donating clothes and brand new clothes and all this things to the
politics is mad, bro. That nigga said no way
to them.
He said, Kamala, you know what? Here, I would drop 200 Mexicans that are in my border at your doorstep. Put them in homes. In DC, bro.
You seen the mayor Willie bouncing, nigga? Nigga was Willie bouncing.
Bro, our mayor's living his best fucking life, bro. There's just so much going on, bro. I just been keeping mad faith, bro. Like, keeping hella faith, bro.
I'm game planning. I got goals. I got things I still got to accomplish. Like, I'm trying to be great one day.
Trying or you doing?
We trying. We working, praying.
Okay.
So everything right now is just more so, being able to just stay focused. Try and block out as much distractions. Whether that be, having to stay away from certain things and, just try to just stick to the plan.
I feel that, bro. All right, well, shit. I don't know if there's anything else we need to talk about. There's anything we really got left to talk about? You just vibe and you living good life and everything is Gucci. You got a clothing line coming out?
Yes. 2023.
Get close to the mic, my brother.
2023, free fall. I'm just going to leave that out there. Oh, it's yours? You make those? Oh, shit. 2023. My brand. 2023, just to be continued.
That's all we saying?
Yeah.
We gonna keep it on the wraps?
It's gonna be a lot of something different. a lot of people didn't really know this side of me. I know how to dress, I've been told, in certain situations, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always had like a creative side to me. In 2020, I taught myself how to design clothes online digitally. So I put that creativity that I always had as a young kid to that use. So it's definitely something that's gonna catch a lot of people by surprise.
Very dope.
It's gonna be bigger than I expect. But patience is a virtue.
No, that's dope. I think you and I got a couple brothers I definitely want to tap in with, because we got immaculate wear. I just had to take my sweater off and put that over there. With the hat, I just took the hat off too. But I have
around me, everybody around me has brands, have things that they're doing, like entrepreneurs, like they have things that they're doing. Other brands that I've been around that I've been able to do and have helped them in any type of way, and just being around that shit just obviously influences you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Shout out to Kanye West too, man.
You fuck with what Kanye been saying? You say that nigga fuck.
Shout out to Kanye.
Nah. Can we talk about Kanye or not? Because we can have the convo. I watched the interview. I watched the interview. I watched the interview.
For forever.
I mean, how do you feel about Kanye? I guess how do you feel about Kanye? What he's doing, what he's staying, the way that he's approaching everything with the White Lives Matter shirt. I don't even want to say it, but just like his fashion approach and just like the way his mind is working as a quote unquote free thinker. Like, what are your sentiments about him?
Well, like, what I admire about Kanye is, and what I really admire is that he don't care what other people think about him.
Mm-hmm.
And like, in reality, in this life, when you start caring about what other people think about you, that's where you went wrong. You feel me? Like, that's where you're going wrong. Like, you're caring about another opinion that at the end of the day is just words that have no substance. And in reality, how he goes about things may not be the most, normal way to go about things for certain people, but he's himself. And that's why I respect that person. When a person knows how to just be himself at all times, 100% of the time, that's going to rub some people the wrong way. You feel me? And some people may not agree with everything he says. And that's understandable because everyone has a right to an opinion. But at the end of the day, Kanye has reasonings behind everything he says. He's not a dumb nigga. He's not crazy how people think he is. He's not crazy. And there are things that people need to understand that he says he's saying, but he's saying it. Sometimes it could be took the wrong way, in most cases. But sometimes he do be saying certain things that, I could be like, I'll have to sit back and be like, I'm not sure if I'm with you on that. But I understand why you saying it though. Like, I understand what your point you're trying to get at. But in certain stuff, I can't 100% say I fully say, yeah, I agree with that. But I fuck with Kanye as a person, like I fuck with him as a creative genius, who he is, who he's been around, what he's brought, the type of people he's, put in position, type shit. Like, he's just been, he's really a genius. Like, he can make anything into anything. You feel me? Just there's those Kanye's like a once in a lifetime person. Like, nobody's gonna be a Kanye. Like, nobody. Like, you can't say another nigga's like Kanye. Like, yeah, that nigga's just like Kanye. They not. He's his own person. That's why he's a legend. You feel me? What they say, he just became one of the most richest.
No, he's the richest black man to ever live. And yeah,
you know who else was that?
Who?
Mansa Musa. You know who Mansa Musa?
Oh, he was the richest black man in the world. Yeah, an African man. But he's saying that Kanye is the richest black man in American history.
We living in times where we're in a time of the richest black man right now. Do you know how historical that is?
In American history.
And people are just worried about him saying White Lives Matter. I get it. Like, for me, I get it. It is going to rub some people the wrong way, but he does have half-white children. So in reality, I mean, he's not. I'm not agreeing with anything he's saying, but like, some people like to just go.
They want him to be Kanye on their terms. That's basically what it is.
And he's not gonna just say, okay, I'm gonna just act like how you want me to act. Like, no, he's just gonna always be himself, and that's why.
I think it's the fact that he really tries to portray himself to represent all blackness. But I can see why he feels like he's an influencer in culture. But culture in itself is a weird concept.
Yeah, it's just like certain things, like in certain moments, like like I'm a Christian, so sometimes in certain ways how he portrayed Christianity was a little confusing at first. Like sometimes because some people just like to drag shit, but like he really went in depth with it, like the Sunday services and all that. Like that was dope. But like sometimes sometimes he's a different type of Kanye now. Like he's talking about something else, but he's not really on that time and all the time. It's but he's like I'm saying, like he's just a different person. He's his own person. So
he's basically being him on a large platform, and we're seeing in real time.
Nobody in this world could be in his shoes really, because you don't know what he's dealing with at the end of the day. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you canceling Kanye? Or you're not canceling him.
I mean,
Is cancel culture a real thing?
how can you cancel someone you gonna wear their sneakers or their slippers the next, the next day?
Are you gonna sell them or you gonna give them away?
Come on, man.
If you gonna give them away, y'all can send
We
it to my
still
house.
do sell slippers and Yeezy slippers and all that. Follow Collective Hype. Follow me.
That's it. That's all we said. That's all we stopping.
Feel me?
All right,
Free
well.
Fall 2023.
So free for Collective Hype and all of that. All right, well, shit, man. Y'all tuned into the World's Great Podcast. Shout out to my brother once again. If
Yeah.
people want to connect with you, where they going to do that?
_ Tim CHOC. It's my Instagram. Follow me.
All right, cool. And you tuned into the World's Greatest Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Mr. It's the Movie Cletus Real Talk, powered by the Cletus Group, exclusively on the Talk Ain't Cheap Network. And again, you know how I say it, talk ain't cheap. It's not that deep. It's a vibe.
You get me?
You get me.